Hello students, a very warm welcome to the session. Today, with the students of Veer Mata Jizabai Technological Institute presenting the company L'Oreal. Let's have a look at the company history. In the early 20th century, Paul Louis Cellular, a young French chemist, developed a hair dye formula called Oriel. Cellular formulated and manufactured his own products, which he then decided to sell to Persian hairdressers. On 31st July 1919, Cellular registered his company as a safe hairdress dye company of the France. The guiding principles of the company, which eventually became L'Oreal, were research and innovation in the field of beauty. In 1920, the company employs 3 chemists. By 1950, the team was 100 strong. By 1984 was 1000 and is roughly 88,000 in 2020. L'Oreal got its start in the hair colored business, but the company soon branched out into other cleansing and beauty products. L'Oreal currently markets over 500 brands and thousands of individual products in all sectors of the beauty and businesses. Hair color, permanence, hairstyling, body and skin care, cleansers, makeup, and fragrances are some of the examples of them. The company's products are found in a wide variety of distribution channels, from hair salons and perfumeries to supermarkets, health beauty outlets, pharmacies, and direct mails. Now let's have a look at a small case study of L'Oreal. France-based leading global cosmetic company founded in 1919, led by Jonas, the chairman and the CEO of company, achieved double-digit profit for 18 consecutive years. Businesses in 130 countries with a turnover of around 13.7 billion euros. Only cosmetic company in the world to own more than one brand franchisee. Cosmetic industry refers to the cosmetics, toiletry and perfumeries in industry. Segmentation on the basis of product usage. Luxury, consumers, professionals and pharmaceuticals. L'Oreal remained as a global leader in the industry with a market share of 16.8%. Due to increased focus on wellness, company focused mainly on cosmeceuticals and nutraceuticals. Strengths of L'Oreal. Global presence is 66,600 employees, 23 global brands, 130 countries, 38 factories, and 5 to 7 billion units in 2011. Road to success. Company launched a legendary advertisement campaign, Because I'm Worth It, for the promotion of hair color. Extraordinary distribution channel to the US, South America, Russia and the Far East. Diversification into wide range of beauty products. Expanded globally by introducing Maybelline in the USA. Relationship with its customers, personal beauty and advisors in a department store. Maybelline, a milestone. Acquired in 1996 when lost its focus and brand equity. Tagline was, Baby, she was born with it. Already well known for ordinary color lipsticks and nail polishes in the USA. Promoted the products by adding a tagline, Urban American Cheap. Expanded to Japanese market as well and captured nearly 56% of outside the USA. Celebrities for promoting the brands. Let's have a look at the brand strategy. Maybelline success proved L'Oreal philosophy by embracing two different cultures, French and American. L'Oreal acquired different unknown brands and gave a facelift, repacked and marketed them very aggressively. Promoted brands according to their national cultures. Maintained image with the help of research centers in Paris and New York. Attained 493 patents registered on the company name in 2011. Let's have a look at some challenges and strategies. Challenges to keep the different brand in one basket and yet keeping the differentiation. Strategy. Good brand management was all about hitting the right target audience with the right product. Findings and learnings. Brand diversity. Famous for its huge diversity and brand management in different countries and different cultures. Good research and development. highly efficient and R&D department, spending 3% of the revenue on R&D each year. 2,700 researchers worldwide. Modernized approach of the advertisement. Celebrities from different cultures are used for advertisement. Programs and events adds more effective to the advertisement. Target market. Middle aged and working women because the main target of the company. Awareness. Established education centers are in the many countries. Conducted program related to hairdressers. Mass marketing. Opted a complete makeover of the companies by providing wide range of products. POP and POD. L'Oreal does not appreciate point of parity. They believe to provide products different from their competitors. Example like P&G and Kevin Care. Science-based approach, known as a scientific beauty company. Brand consistency. L'Oreal focuses overall to improve and develop the different brands at, it acquired at different regions. Maybelline is the best example of the consistency. Distribution channel. Distributed it's done with respect to its need and its cost effectiveness. Used agents to USA, Japan and other Asian countries. Understandings. Company was brilliant in identifying the needs, cultures and aspirations of different kinds of customers in diversified regions. Questions. Critically comment on L'Oreal global brand management strategies. Do you think L'Oreal strategies were primarily responsible for its impressive financial performance? What other factors helped the company remain profitable since over 2 decades? Yes, of her point of view, the strategies were primarily responsible for L'Oreal's impressive financial performance and its amazing brand recognition. This is because it made sure that each of its brand had its own image and took care that its image do not overlap with the image of other products company. Developing of new innovation product, a strong R&D department with a lot know-how. They expanded its important national markets and invested in new facilities. Adding glamour to its brand to make it more appealing and famous was another factor for its worldwide known performance. Second question. With specific reference to Maybelline, critically comment on Jones' strategy of acquiring relatively unknown brand of different culture origins, giving them a makeover and marketing them globally. What are the advantages and disadvantages acquiring an existing brand and creating a new brand? Acquiring an investment existing brand. Advantages. Economic of sales. Profit centers are already in place. Expanded geographically. Better position to evaluate intrinsic value. Complement your existing product lines. Disadvantages. Hard to choose a benefiting one. Failure to clear sellers' potential liabilities. Creating a new brand. Advantages. Spread the culture of its company, explore the new area, get the support from the local government, expand the effect of her own brand. Disadvantages. More expensive than acquiring the existing one, hard to run. Create the new market, it will take a long time. If it fails, it may affect your main brand product.
Coming to the part of sales of L'Oreal, let's have a look at sales annual report of year 2020. L'Oreal confirmed its position as global beauty leader on the year 2020. In spite of an unprecedented crisis of supply in 2020, the global cosmetics market is a dynamic market which saw a significant recovery in second half, driven by strong consumer demand. The term potential is driven most notably by the rise of middle and upper income classes as well as by the growing number of senior citizens and growing urban population on the lookout for products that meet their desired aspirations. Now let's have a look on the growth of worldwide cosmetics market over 10 years in percentage. Along with year 2011 and 12, the rate is at up to 4.6 percentage. On the year 2013, 14 and 15, the rate lies between 3.8 to 3.9. On the year 2016, the rate again goes to 4% and 17 4.9, and on 2018 it is at 5.5, and coming to 2020 it is at minus 8%. Breakdown of the market by geographic zone in percentage: Asia Pacific 43%, North America 24%, Western Europe 16%, Latin America 8%, Eastern Europe 6%, Africa 3%. Breakdown of the market by business segment in percentage: skincare 42%, hair care 22%, makeup 16%, fragrances 10%, hygiene products 10%. Now let's have a look on the worldwide competitors of L'Oreal. Main worldwide players in sales in billions of US dollars. L'Oreal, which is at 33.43, Unilever 22.49, Estee Lauder 15.90, Procter and Gamble 13.90, Shiseido 10.09, and Coty at 8.65. Let's have a look on the comparison between skincare market and global beauty market growth year-wise from 2016 to 2020. As you see on the above table, the growth is of skincare market is high from latest to the prior preceding years. Now coming to the present year 2021, let's have the lookout sales the month September. Sales up to plus 18% at the end of September strengthen growth dynamic. Sales 23.19 billion euros plus 18.0% for like plus 18.8% at constant exchange rates, plus 15.3% based on reported figures. Growth acceleration over 2 years, plus 14.9% like for like in third quarter compared with 2019. Balanced growth. North America at plus 23.1%, North Asia at plus 22.6%, powerful e-commerce up to plus 29.7%.
Let's have a look at the corporate social responsibilities, that is CSR of L'Oreal. In 2013, L'Oreal announced a new sustainability plan. It's called a Sharing Beauty with All, committing to reduce the environmental impact of all products. According to Marketing Week, L'Oreal pledges included aiming for 100% of its product to have an environmental or social benefit, reducing the company's environmental footprint by 60%, empowering every L'Oreal consumer to make sustainable consumption choices while enhancing the beauty of the planet, and giving L'Oreal employees access to healthcare, social protection, and training wherever they are in the world. In 2021, L'Oreal launches a new sustainability plan, L'Oreal for the Future, which contains a series of goals to achieve within 2030 on topics such as biodiversity, pollution, research management, climate change, and circularity. Let's look at the sustainability development. In 2009, L'Oreal declared their intention to cut greenhouse gas emission, water consumption, and waste by 50% over the period of 2005 to 2015. A reduction in carbon dioxide emission that is to be part achieved by the use of solar panels, biogas and electricity, and hot water produced from the combustion of methane gas recovered from agriculture waste. In 2012, the company declared 37.1 reduction in CO2 emission, a 24% reduction in water consumption, and a 22% reduction in the transportable waste, and was named a sector leader by Climate Counts for its practices and achievements in the management of carbon emission. Promoting new methods for plastic recycling. In 2020, L'Oreal announced a cooperation with French Biochemistry aiming to establish a method of dissolving plastic waste by using enzymes. Let's have a look at the community involvement and some awards. In 2014, L'Oreal was listed 61st among top 1200 of the India's most trusted brands according to Brand Trust Report 2014, a study conducted by Trust Research Advisory, a brand analytics company. In 2008, L'Oreal was named Europe's top business employer by the European Student, a survey conducted by that covers 20 European countries and incorporates the responses of over 91,000 students. The L'Oreal UNESCO Award for the Women in Science was established to improve the position of women in sciences by recognizing outstanding women researchers who have contributed to scientific progress. The awards are a result of a partnership between French cosmetic company L'Oréal and the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, that is UNESCO, and carry a grant of US $1,000 for each sector. The same partnership award the UNESCO L'Oreal International Fellowship, providing up to US $40,000 funding over for 2 years to 15 young women scientists engaged in promising research projects. L'Oreal is also founding member of the Look Good, Feel Better project, a charity which was formed over 16 years ago to help women that visible side effects of cancer treatment. L'Oreal also organizes a yearly L'Oreal Brandstorm, a business game for students in 46 countries. The game is related to marketing and has a first prize of $10,000 and the second prize of $5,000. L'Oreal named for the 10th time as one of the world's most ethical companies in 2020. L'Oreal ranks among the world's best workplaces. L'Oreal is in the list of global 500 companies, having a 395th rank.